often relate myself, Lupu, as a history savior. So he's a god, he's the great of all the time. And there's a snake as another reference, which means the rebirth. I was born again, I transmutated.
Many people talk that something gonna happen, but you are one of the few guys that makes things happen, and very, very proud of you, and also for the help and everything.
Thank you. I appreciate that you guys came here and visit me. The exhibition is called PALAVERI, business meeting. I learned this word with these guys here, with the bartenders from Grotesque, when we all have a small corruption moment of drinking during the shift. Somebody of us was just shouting PALAVERI, and okay, let's go drink. I heard that this place back in the days was a meeting place for important people, for actors, for musicians, for politicians like Mannerheim or Adolf from Germany, and this place was a place of meeting. So let's have a PALAVERI. That's what I thought. So I was going through a bad period, physical, emotional, and spiritual. So I wanted to change. I wanted to get through these philosophical lessons, and the egg with the man inside and the yolk represents the Stoicism, my philosophy, the way I believe and I do my things and during my day, during my journey. And I represent it with three elements, which is the logic, the ethic, and the physic, my own body. And this person in the egg trying to break through, going through the international consciousness. I'm gonna take this off because I'm really hot. It's freaking hot. Where am I gonna put it? Yeah. Hello. I'll put it here. So the painting is called Ether, and ether is the fifth element. In alchemy and in esotericism, there is four elements: the water, the soil, the air, and the fire. There's many elements in the painting, and one of the elements is the fire over there and the water up there. And the whole concept is based on mathematics and numbers, the magic of numbers. So in this camera here, I represent the power of a binary system in nature. So one cell by nature becomes two cells. Two cells becomes four cells. Four cells becomes 8 cells. 8 cells becomes 16. If you take the final numbers, 1 and 6, it's 7. If you take 16 and double it, it's 32. 3 plus 2 is 5. If you keep going, you have a repetition of number result, which is 1, 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. So it's a repetition of numbers. But it's missing 3 numbers. Actually 3, not 4. It's missing 3 numbers, which are 3, 6, and 9. If you take the scale of 6 and 3, doubling 3, you have 6. Doubling 6, you have 12. So 1 plus 2 is 3. If you keep going, you always have, as is written here, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6. But the question is, what is the 9? So what is the 9? So getting back to mathematics, if you double 9, you have 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. If you double 18, you have 36. So 3 plus 6 is 9. Repetition of 9 is representing here by the DNA pattern of life, which is forever, goes for infinite. An element which I like to talk is lux, which means light in Latin. And another element is the Rubens, the helper. The helper in the alchemy is represented by the tree lives. So in this piece there's 6 tree lives, 3 helpers and 3 lights. Apple, mystical symbol, and represents love, sensuality, sexuality, and also from the Adam and Eve history, when the snake brought Adam to eat, the snake told to Eve, suggesting to Adam to have a bite from the apple. So that's why the humanity came. So I represent the apple over here as a mystic symbol. Also the snake as the broken angel over there, which represents the rebirth. The boat in the middle represents us as a human being, the humanity ourselves, and it brings us to our principio direttivo over there, which is guided principle. You have it in life, like an aim. You live your life and you go through many aspects which gives your destiny or aim. Everybody have it. You have it, I have it, everybody does. In the same common way. And all this thing is called cosmic drama. I call it cosmic drama. And another element is the cage. And the cage is a bird. It's like our mind, like our consciousness. We're in a comfort zone, so we like to stay stable and be part of one comfort zone. And we don't want to fly. We don't want to break the egg, so we don't want to break through. But this is what I want to do. This is my aim. I want to break through and I want to go through some international consciousness and etc. But the bird in front of the cage, there's a key. The key is the aiming to go through the Rubens and open the cage and go through the vortex of life itself on the infinite and number 9, which is written there. The chair represents a point of reflection. So I'm basically sitting in my studio when I paint, I'm listening to music, I'm reading books, watching some videos, and I always sit in that chair, in that damn chair, and I basically think. And when I think, I watch the life, my events through my rear view. So I'm starting at the life through my rear view, which brought me to this events here to paint all this stuff and create the whole common story all together. I grew up in Italy, and it's a Catholic country, so I often went to Messa, and the priest sometimes closed the Messa with Anima Vestra, your soul, your soul, your soul, Anima Vestra, Anima Vestra, Anima Vestra. And every pictorial, like religious pictorial, there's 2 angels coming from the skies, playing the trumpet like this jazz music. And there's represented by maybe God face or Jesus or some religious pictorial. But in this case I put a banana. It's artistic, banana is cool. And the life itself is represented by a girl, like a goddess. Life itself. According to Einstein's formula, the relativity, if you follow deeply that formula, we should all be immortal forever. But it's wrong, because time is not the enemy, time is the helper. And time gives us the answers to understand who we really are and what we want to do. That's the thing. And I put Rolex because it's a watch, it's artistic, but there's the copyright, so I won't have any sponsorship. It's Rolex, there's a copyright. And then another cool thing, which is the circle here, which represents again the Ouroboros, which I have it here. The snake hitting himself, the beginning of the end and the end of the beginning. The infinite forever. And the watch doesn't have the indicators because they fall down, they're here on the floor. And the sum of all the numbers is still 9. That's fucking magic.